Let's go. Yo. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Alright, we are up and alive, and welcome to the Rival Podcast. So, this one is going to be very different of the last one that you just watched, if you were here from yesterday and all that stuff, because this is, I actually have a different guest today. It is my friend Abe, who is represented by this silhouette of a man.
How's it going? You know, new at this. So basically...
Dude, okay, I just want to go ahead and say this in chat. I don't have a gun to his head. He's just nervous.
Yeah. So... I was all hyping myself up yesterday. You know, I watched the other podcasts, and I was like, you know what? I could easily do that. I want to be a part of this. And so Randy was like, well, what are you doing tomorrow? I could put you on the podcast tomorrow. And I was like, okay. He's like, do you have a topic you want to talk about? And I was like, no, but I can think of something. So bear with me. The topic that I chose.
Whoa.
No,
Okay, hold on.
Okay, jumping the gun here, people.
Yeah. So basically, what I want to go ahead and for sure make sure everybody understands. So, like yesterday's podcast I had with Gio, that will be coming back next Saturday. It will be every Saturday. I will be doing that podcast with Gio, and that's going to be all that nerdy stuff of anime, video games, voice actors, and all that stuff. So that's still there. This podcast will be a very different breed. It's not gonna be entirely in that kind of topic. We're gonna talk about different things. This podcast will, and if this is your more type of podcast, it's gonna be every Sunday. We're gonna try to keep this consistent. Of every Saturday there will be a podcast for all the nerdy stuff, and then every Sunday we'll have a podcast where it's more of like a group talk together with chat and stuff. And then we'll also need to figure out time when people are actually active and all that stuff. But we'll get better at that. So don't worry. Both podcasts will be up all the time. And we're going to always again have Abe here for the Sunday and then Gio/Edgar for Saturday. So I know it's going to be a little confusing, especially when the thumbnails look so closely alike. But as we go on, all that stuff will be changed. We'll have better, different stuff. The channel will grow and get better. So... And then before we get in the topic, I also want to ask Abe, how you doing?
I'm pretty good. Little nervous, but, you know.
Dude, I do have alcohol on the shelf.
I'm just saying, there's probably millions of people watching right now.
You have so high of expectations.
No, it's gonna hit, man. I'm telling you. People are gonna listen, and they're gonna be like, I need this, man. It's gotta be in my Sunday routine, you know, just pop in the podcast, listen to these two guys just talk about life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's gonna be great. Watch.
Yeah. So, and for some reason I can't get the YouTube chat up. Like, I have the box open and everything. I did watch tutorials and stuff, so it is here, but I can still see chat. I do have the stream pulled up on there, so don't worry about it. We will see your comments and everything, but seriously, you want alcohol? I got it.
Nah, dude, I'm good. I'm
okay.
good.
And thanks for asking how I'm doing. I'm doing fine, by the way.
Come on. This is what the podcast is for, man. We are going to get down to, like, just learning what life is about.
Okay.
You know,
and I think that is our segue. What do you want to talk about, Abe?
Honestly, you know, I put some thought into it, and I feel like the direction that I want to go with this podcast is I kind of want to talk about music and how that like influences people in different ways. And I also kind of want to talk about dreams, you know, because the way I feel about dreams, in my opinion, is like it's almost like a window into another universe. So I kind of just want to see if other people out there feel the same way I do, and how music, you know, kind of plays a role into all that. I kind of use it as like a meditating tool that kind of helps me like escape from reality, yeah, and just kind of enter my own little world that I can create with my vivid imagination. And so I don't know, I just kind of want to dig into Randy's brain and see if he kind of sees it the same way, or if people out in chat kind of think the way I do.
It is funny that because like we did talk about the topic beforehand because I wanted to just make sure we had enough to talk about. And again, I would like to have this podcast run for years. So I do have a dream journal too. So I don't know if that's a thing that we want to go to today or not. But I think the best perfect thing to start with is just music, because everybody can relate to music. I feel like even like if a person's not really into music, they have probably that one favorite song that they do like and stuff. And so like, let me ask you this, Abe. What is your go-to song?
Go-to song.
Yeah.
And see, that's a really difficult question, because I feel like what I listen to, I kind of based around what I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm. I could definitely get that.
So like, I don't know. I'd say the two main genres that I mainly listen to would be like, your heavy metal, kind of like emo music, stuff like that. For examples, like different bands would be like Motionless in White, Bring Me the Horizon, you know, stuff like that. And then the other genre would be like your electronic dance music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like they're two completely different genres, but like they're so similar in a weird way, and that's why like I vibe to both of them for some reason.
Yeah. I would say because like I mean, if you haven't seen the last podcast, we've established that I'm an edgy boy. So like a lot of those emo songs I like is like We Came as Romans. You also just referenced Bring Me the Horizon and all that stuff. So that is more my type of music. I mean, I have branched out recently trying to listen to other stuff as well, but yeah, I guess and here's the thing I want to ask people too, is because like I listen mainly for lyrics, because again I like the idea of like when the people that made the song, this is like what their thought process and what they were feeling at the time and how they convey it into music. So for you, Abe, how does that do you have any of that or not really?
Yeah, I mean, I would say lyrics play a big role into it. There's some songs that, you know, I can sit there and just listen to over and over and over again, and not really pay attention to any of the lyrics. And then, you know, like let's say I'm like in kind of like a like sad mood or something, you know. Yeah, I'll play a song that I know has kind of like a sad tone to it, and that's when I catch myself kind of like listening to the lyrics and then like relating those lyrics to my day-to-day life, and I feel like that's when like you truly connect with the music, is when, you know, you start basically applying that to what you have felt, and then more along the lines of like, you know, what was the artist going through when he actually wrote that, you know, because some songs you sit there and you listen to it and you're like, man, like this was literally written for me, you know. Do you ever feel that way?
I would say like a lot of the We Came as Roman songs, because like I think the main thing about it was like in high school, I think the song that I connected the most was like The War Inside, because again, I feel like a lot of people have like the thing. Okay, so a lot of people don't talk about it, I feel like, is that internal conflict that people have in their head. because it's just like, because that's the thing that leads to depression. That leads to anxiety. It's those like little things in the back of your mind. Like, so that's why I like The War Inside, because it's like, this thing is bad, but it feels good because of society of how they put that in there. While like the angel says this is good, but it is the harder path to go. But then again, as the song progresses, it's like the idea of the realization. Everything's not black and white. It's just people just being people. Like, we'll falter. We'll do one good thing, but then we'll sometimes falter. But that's just what it's like to be human. So that was a song that I connected to, and I would say still is probably one of my top songs of all time. Maybe even still number one in my opinion. For like songs that have ever felt me connected, and I will basically go back all the time to listen to. So.
Yeah, I guess for me, I'd say a lot of the music I listen to is kind of older in today's day and age, I guess. You know, there's songs that are close to 14, 15 years old now. And it was a lot of bands and songs that I listened to when I was in high school. And I was huge into skateboarding, so you know, you can kind of just connect what kind of music I actually listen to. And
also, okay, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Also in the chat, if you guys have like your like one comfort song that you always come back to, or like that favorite song you always come to, go ahead and put it in the chat or comment down below, even after the VOD and stuff, just so we can check it out. Because I mean, I'm always looking for like new music and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
you know, when people always ask me like, what kind of music do you listen to, the best way I describe it is like, I'm like a, like, I guess you can't really say iPod because people don't really use that, but
what's that?
Yeah, right. But it's like, I like to say like, I'm like an iPod on shuffle. You know, it's just like, I don't really care what kind of genre of music it is, as long as it has something that I can vibe to. Like, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
You know, there was a point in time where I could not stand country, man. Like, I wouldn't listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, I got a job working in a body shop where they worked on semi trucks. And that's all they listened to was country. You know,
well, we do live in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Is the thing. But going back to the iPod thing, this is like way off topic, but I just think it'd be really funny to talk about. So like recently I've been playing Persona 3 Reloaded. So that's a video game that was released like way back then on the PS2, and the main character has an MP3 player. And then when they made the remake, he had that MP3 player. It's like, kids nowadays don't even know that. Remember when we had to get these little things to play music, and then we had to worry about how much we downloaded, and we had the corded headphones. And
but that makes it easy though when you think about like what older generations had to do,
the
like
CD player,
yeah, you know,
the 8-track.
you'd have to, you know, you'd go to like Walmart or something and buy like the stack of blank CDs, and then
I did that.
Yeah, you'd put it in your computer and then have like all the other files that you would just basically burn onto it.
Dude, I would spend hours looking. It's like, okay, I have to make this CD last for like a month before I can get a new blank CD. What songs do I need to put on here? Because I gotta make it last through the day. So yeah, but yeah, let's go back to what we were talking about. Music. I already kind of forgot a little bit.
But see, that's just it, man. Like, you can get completely off topic, and it's you know, it's all good.
Yeah. I mean, this is just gonna be more of a chill stream. So like again. And it, like, we're just gonna talk about what we are. If chat has anything they want to talk about and all that stuff, feel free. But also, so again, originally when you proposed this idea, you also wanted to talk about like how music and like dreams and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the dream topic. That's a whole nother can of worms. That once we open that, it's just gonna be like, what did we get ourselves into? But yeah, so basically, the way I view dreams is, it's, in my opinion, I feel like it's like a window into another universe. and like the person that you're seeing in the dream is essentially another version of you. And
Man, the other Randy's so fucked.
yeah. You know, and I feel like with the choices that we make in life, like, you know, like the smallest little thing could just completely change the outcome of something.
Yeah, I watched Butterfly Effect
Right?
with Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, so and I feel like that's I feel like when you have a dream, it's like the universe kind of like giving you a small glimpse of like, hey, this could have been the path that you took, but it's not, you know. And it's just like, you know, you probably have other versions of you that dream as well, and maybe they're dreaming about something that you're actually living in real life.
They're really going to be disappointed when they see an otaku in a basement that has never seen the light of day. It's like, wow, God, he just is in a basement all day? God, he has so many plushies.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So for you who don't understand what that was about, he was basically describing his basement. Like,
This
it's
is my safe haven.
it's the ultimate nerd cave.
Yeah.
You know, I don't judge them for it. Everyone has their things that they're into.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that's what I want to kind of like emphasize about this podcast is, you know, I kind of just want to use it as a tool to kind of get to know other people and just kind of like reach out, you know, like we're all human, you know, let's come together.
Okay, so since we're going to do that, you know what? I'm going to jump right in there. I do have depression, and we have talked about that before.
we have, you know,
So-
and I would say,
Trigger warning to anyone that has depression that is not wanting to listen to that stuff.
I mean, but
I'm-
we're not really going to be talking about it. I feel like this podcast is going to be more about like things that you can do to kind of get yourself out of that slump, you know?
We are not licensed therapists, too.
No, but I mean, like,
I'm just covering the bases, man.
Yeah,
I
but
don't want to get sued.
I know that, but like, you know, there's just like there's people out there who, you know, don't have someone to talk to, you know, or you know, can't connect to someone on a level like, you know, like let's say me and you know, because we're friends, you know, we can sit there and kind of just
I mean, even with just like me being friends with you and some of my other friends, it is really hard to like talk to people still, like, because there's like still I feel like there's still some things like I would like to talk to you, but like I still like hold myself back because again it's just you like, I mean, you're looking at me right now, so it's like, oh God, do I say this?
But yeah, I totally understand that.
Yeah, so but like it would be nice to like create a little community here where we could like if someone's having a rough day, we can we can be there to actually hopefully help you out. And like again, hopefully like because like for like sometimes with depression, I could feel like there's like no light in the end of the tunnel. Hopefully, having a Sunday podcast to look forward to, might where you can talk out your feelings, might help you out. Maybe
Right.
make it just the world a little bit more bearable.
Yeah. So basically, with that being said, you know, I feel like we're getting off topic, but you know, I'm okay with it. You know, and that's kind of what like I told Randy was like, you know, I just kind of want to go with the flow, you know, mainly just make this like your guys' podcast. Like I want to use it so like I can get to know the people actually watching it. Cause like, I feel like that's what makes a podcast interesting is like, you know, talking about the things that people actually want to hear. And it's really difficult to do that if we don't know what they actually want to.
Yeah, and I think that's why streaming the podcast was a better idea, just so we could get that live feed back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's what it is. It'll like again, also with everything on this channel, things will get sharper and everything, so we'll get improvements. So
Yeah, keep in mind this is my first one.
yeah,
So
I did not. I said, "Screw you, Abe. We're going right in hot. No retakes.
Right.
I'm not gonna give you time to prep. We're going in.
no, there's no script. You know, he's
Yes.
just like,
We're just gonna go for it."
It's
And,
like-
and you pride yourself on improv, so
oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I made all the way through speech improving everything. You know, it's just like you could definitely tell, like, oh, he did
Oh,
not plan this.
Oh, dude, I also have a story about speech. So in high school I took speech, and I think it was like you had to come up with like a fairy tale and do like voice acting and stuff. So I did like a horror story, and like the teacher gave me the okay. Unfortunately, that horror story turned into a comedy instead, just because how I did it.
Oh my god.
So like, it was kind of funny because it's just like I talked about my dad if we were driving on a rainy day and we picked up a hitchhiker and the hitchhiker was a killer, and everyone thought it was hilarious. Got an A on the speech, and literally the teacher wrote in the comment, "Great dark humor."
Oh my god, that's so great.
Not really what I was going for, but sure.
I don't know. I feel like the only reason I passed speech class was, like I said, I improved everything. And I was kind of like the typical class clown in high school. You know, like I had a lot of people who knew me. You know, not all of them liked me, but a good portion of them did, you know, just because I was a funny guy. So when I would go up and do my speeches, it's just like, oh, I'm not doing a speech. I'm just talking to friends, you know? And that's kind of the same idea of like what I'm doing right now with this podcast. It's like, oh, I'm not in a podcast. I'm just talking to friends.
I mean, yeah, that makes it kind of easier and stuff. But like to tell you, so like this is a thing where we're gonna just basically talk about a lot of our life stories. Because like you said, that was the type of person you were in high school. I like, because I know also your little brother. And the thing is, I was mainly, I would say, freshman, sophomore, right? Freshman, sophomore year, I was the kid in the back that no one talked to and didn't even know exist. Like, I just kind of, like, faded in. Like, nobody really knew about me. It wasn't until, like, probably junior when I started to talk to more people, like Jeff, and then I started talking to your little brother and became friends with all them and stuff. So, like, that was kind of, like, when I broke out of my shell. But it was kind of interesting to see, like, how you were in high school, and then how in a anxiety-ridden high schooler that was afraid of everybody, did not want to talk to anybody.
You know, but that's honestly just my personality, man.
Mhm.
Like, I was the kind of the kid. I wouldn't say I was popular, you know, because I just kind of stuck with my clique. Yeah,
Yeah.
my it was like, I want to say just like a group of maybe 5 or 6 of us. You know, we all just kind of.
I mean, that's what general, like, from what I remember high school, that was
Yeah.
enough for a clique.
But you know, I had my close friends that I actually hung out with outside of school. But because I was just, you know, generally a funny guy, you know, a lot of people enjoyed being around me, you know, because like I feel like if you can make someone laugh, you know, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, you know, this person's kind of cool. So there was a lot of people that I knew, but I never really hung out with outside of school, and I never was really like kind of judgmental. Like it didn't matter if you were a jock, a nerd, a pothead, you know, just like I was intertwined with all of them, you know. It's just it was a weird atmosphere for me in high school. But
So you were kind of chameleon, like.
yeah, I
yeah.
really like, honestly, it's funny that you say that, because like I always tell people like my spirit animal is a chameleon, because I feel like I can just kind of shift to like my environment, you know. It's like, oh, you're a nerd, that's cool, like I like nerd things. But like, you know, for the people who actually like hung out with me outside of school, I feel like are the ones that like truly got to know me.
So yeah, let's talk about that. Like now that we're adults, because I feel like definitely my viewpoint has changed as an adult now, because like again, there's no cliques anymore and all that stuff. The people you hang out with is pretty much the similar people that you would hang out with all the time now, it feels like, right?
I mean, me personally, as an adult, if I could go back to high school, I totally would, in a heartbeat.
Really?
Oh yeah, like, you know, everyone talks about how like, oh, high school was miserable, they were the worst 4 years of my life, you know, like
I would say it was easy. It was simple, at least.
yeah, it was that, and that's what I totally would go back to because it was just a simpler time. You didn't have to work. You didn't have to worry about bills. It's just like your main like chore was, oh, I gotta go to school.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and then you only like work what? So like school isn't it? It's not even 8 hours too.
oh no, not even close. I think it was like what 7:30 to like
3:30.
4. Yeah, 3.
4 is I think was middle school.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, like I would say high school was a simpler time, but dealing with dumbass Randy in the past, I don't know if I would want to go back. I liked middle school because I drew stick figure comic book
But okay,
characters.
so here's a question.
Yeah.
And so you said you wouldn't go back. Okay, but so who you are now, like in present time, like if you had the ability to go back and interact with your younger self, like would you change things? Would you try to
It'd be more college-like stuff.
College?
Yeah, because I would be... Because here's the thing about me. When I went to college, I chose a kind of a career path, which was basically the safe option, which was try to go get a biomedical degree, like a certificate at STI, and do all that. I only got up to Electronics Association, then got into the workforce and did that. But the thing is, I feel like I missed out. Oh wait, we got a comment.
Yeah, we got it.
Would you go back with memories of the past or a fresh start of the past?
So you're saying if present you went back in the past, would you have memories and stuff? Yeah, you would. Every bit of knowledge that you have acquired until now, you would still have to go back in time to basically mold your younger self if you really want.
Actually, to be honest, I want to semi-change what I would stream a lot more in the past because I did YouTube a long time ago. I hate video editing. It is the bane of my existence. So if I like just did a lot more gameplay streams, because I played a crap ton of games at that time, and if I just streamed it at that time, I think I would have kicked off at Twitch when is at his like birth time. So like I think I would have gotten better at that. But I would have wanted to also go to college to do like more writing and artsy, maybe filmography, directing and stuff. I would go back and change that instead of doing like, well, I know electronics degree, there's always going to be electronics to fix, so that's like a job security thing. I chose the safe route in college instead of doing the artsy stuff that I actually enjoy.
So, in high school, like, were those your hobbies? Like, for me, example, like when I was in high school, my big thing was art. Like, I mean, my senior year, I was taking probably like 3 or 4 different art classes because I just had all my credits done. So like I was basically able to do whatever I wanted. It was all electives. I'll never forget this, So for those of you who don't really know me, I would say I'm not the brightest person. Like, when it comes to like reading and writing and like math and stuff like that, I was terrible. Like even in middle school, like the only reason I passed was because they couldn't hell you back. They were just like, oh, just move them forward. So I was, because of that, I feel like I was really, like, I leaned more towards like the artsy side of me because I feel like that's where I could actually express myself, and it was easy because I didn't really have to put thought into it, like, your generals and stuff like that. So I'll never forget, I had a art teacher in high school. It was my senior year, and she, was grading one of my projects and everything, and she looked at me and was like, I really enjoy your work, and I definitely suggest that you take.
Keep going.
We got some interruptions here. Someone forgot to silence their phone. It's okay.
Sorry.
Having technical difficulties.
It's not really technical difficulties, just
just him showing that he's more popular than I am, apparently.
Oh yeah, I got all
yeah.
flowers.
Oh, I was a sheltered, quiet kid in high school. I didn't have friends. But yeah, so back to the story. Yeah, she basically really enjoyed my work and told me that I should really consider taking AP Art. And I was like, oh my God, AP Art. Like, you want me to be an advanced placement? Like, coming from my past, like, to have a teacher tell me I should take advanced placement in anything was like, whatever. Like, who are you kidding? But, like, that's how much I enjoyed doing art and everything, that, like, I put a lot of time and effort into it. And I totally probably would have taken AP Art if it wasn't my senior year. So back to the whole, like, question of going back in time and changing things. I feel like, if I had more time, I probably would have pursued something in the art. Yeah.
So basically, me and you would be the same, kind of like, because again, I think we're both more like a creative people, and now we're in just like job industries where it's just like technical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, because the direction I ended up going with kind of was artsy, but not really. Like, as I got older, my senior year, like, I also got into cars, and I really didn't know what I wanted to go to school for. So I sat there and told myself, well, auto body is kind of like art with cars in a way. And so that's what
I mean, if you like look at it as like a Fast and Furious standpoint with all like their designs, I feel like
like, so that's kind of the path that I took, was like, I still can do kind of artsy things, and I can be around my passion of vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I've been doing it for quite some time now, I don't know. If I could do it all over again, I probably would,
Yeah. I mean, I think that's also like the thing about being human. It's just like, you're gonna have regrets. Like, no one lives the most perfect life. There's gonna be like that one interaction you think in the back of your head is like, man, I wish I did this instead. We just might have it more. Some people might have it more than others.
Yeah.
So.
And the funny thing that you say that is the whole regret thing. Like, I feel like, in today's society, people are always like, oh, you should just like get rid of the past, move on, like, don't hold on to things. And I'm the opposite, man. Like,
Really?
Yeah, dude, I hold on to things, because the past, like, my past mistakes and, like, things that I didn't get to, like, see through, I'm just like, I don't know, it kind of helps me.
See, like, I guess that's an interesting side of it, because, like, because the thing is, I always have, like, because the thing I would always say to myself when stuff, like, happens, like, in the past and stuff, and I regret it, saying it or something, or, like, stuff like that, I end up saying, it's like, what's done is done. I can only move forward on this, so the past is the past, bruh. It is.
The past is the past, but that's fine. Like, I'll live in the past.
Yeah, so
and that's just what I do.
So I mean, yeah, you just kind of move on. Like, cause like the more time I feel like I hang up on that, I just don't escape from it. So a lot for me is just like, well, if I want to grow as a person, I can't spend my time thinking about all the sad things that happened to me. So I'm just gonna keep moving forward. It goes to the Rocky Balboa quote.
Bro.
Doesn't matter how many times you get hit, it's how hard you can get up and get it again.
See, I'm the opposite effect, though. The past is what keeps me going.
You stay down on the floor when you get hit.
Yeah, well, no, see, I'm the kind of person where, like, you hit me, I'm going to hit that ground, and I'm going to sit there and go, wow, I just got hit. How do I not get up and get hit again? Like, do I just lay here? If I do that, it's all right. I'm not going to get hit unless he starts kicking me on the ground. But then that's when you got that's the past. I use it to motivate me to do better in the future. So if he starts kicking me on the ground,
so it's fuel to motivation for you.
Yeah.
Okay. To do better. Okay.
it was events that happen in my life that I know I can't change. I know I can't go back. But, you know, it's events that were so...
I'm still saying Rocky Balboa would be very disappointed.
I know. It's a weird concept, but it's just like, I don't know. My past trauma is, I guess, what helps me be a better person in the future. It's just tough love. Like, for instance, here's an example.
Okay, I kind of get what you're saying because
Yeah.
I so with my current job and even with my past jobs, I work with electronics and stuff. You don't remember the things that you kind of do over and over. Well, you do, but it's the like days where like I'm a technician, I'm 3 hours away from home, and it's 12 o'clock at midnight, and I still can't figure out how to fix it. The time I learned to fix it, I remembered how to do that and never forget it. So it's like those past mistakes I made before, I still do remember.
Yeah, see, you learn from your mistakes. Like, you can't be a better person if you don't learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
And if you choose to walk away from those mistakes, then you run the risk of repeating history again.
So basically,
that's why I hold on to it.
Okay, so basically what you're telling me is, I guess in a better way to say it is, you're not a person to run away from your issues.
No.
You face your issues.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a better way of saying of the past. I don't run from the past. I face my past.
It's like reverse psychology, man. Like, you tell me, hey, you're not going to make it. You're going to fail. My brain's like, oh, watch me. I'm going to prove you wrong. I don't care. Like,
I agree with Randy. Do not live in the past. Move from it.
No. The past. It's you want to put yourself in an area that
this is how they think. You gotta understand where they're coming from.
Okay. If it works for them to move forward, more power to you. But like the way I am as a person is, I was happier in the past. I want to stay in that mindset. So, and you know, so that goes back to the whole reason why we started this podcast was the whole music thing. You look at my music and everything is like 14 to 15 years old. And that was literally the time period where I was in high school. You know, I surround myself around the stuff that makes me happy. And in that time period, I was...
So if I put a pound of cocaine right in front of you...
I would first ask, where did you get this?
I know a guy.
Are people going to be looking for it?
It's fine. There's only 5 viewers.
There's
only 5 people watching. Them wife, same thing. Ooh, looks like Abe's sleeping on the...
I already sleep on the couch. You can't put me on the couch because I already sleep there. My choice. Had to clarify that.
But yeah, so it's funny that you say that about the music too, because like, you know, like a lot of people would go back and just like, oh, I'm gonna listen to the old stuff I listened to, and it's like, oh yeah, it was very different. I'd say if I listen to the old stuff that I used to listen to, like let's go kind of around middle school, because that's when I kind of got into more music. It's still the same things I listened to, which is emo dark music.
Yeah, you don't change things.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I don't.
Yeah.
Like you venture out and find new music, but the new music I feel like resembles the stuff that, you know, that got you into it to begin with. You know, it's just kind of a different flair to it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's go back to the topic of music and stuff. What was like the first thing that really got you into music?
Oh, that's a great question. Are you ready for this? So, there was a time period where I didn't care about music. It was just something that just played in the background. Like,
which I feel like that might be a lot for some. Well, not for everyone, but like there's probably some group of there when growing up music wasn't really a thing. Because I totally relate to that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you know, there was a time period where like, you know, I would hear music, but it never really was a big part of my life. Like I just like whatever. It's just sound in the background.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I kind of felt disconnected
Mhm.
from other people,
Yeah.
where I started going like, maybe I should look more into this, because I had a friend in high school, and an ex that I was dating at the time, who like would sit there and just kind of like talk about music all the
Mhm.
time, like different songs, different bands, and I would just kind of be there listening and going, I don't know what's going on, don't know any of these things. And it just like I felt secluded, and I was like, you know what, like maybe I should start listening to music a little more and stuff like that. And then yeah, it just kind of blew up, and I started finding bands that I liked. And this is gonna date me, but it's all right. MySpace.
Don't tell me
For-
you had a
for-
MySpace.
for those
Don't
of
tell me
you-
you had a MySpace.
For those of you who don't know what MySpace is,
Oh my god, you had a MySpace.
it's the better.
Better.
I would say better.
Oh my.
I would say
God.
better social media platform. Like this is before Facebook.
Dude, people would fight you.
No. I guarantee you, I have a generation of people out there that completely agree with me, because like
Hashtag
you-
bring MySpace.
yeah,
back.
hashtag bring MySpace back, because like really, Tom never did anything to you. He had your back from the get-go. Like
Was that the creator of MySpace?
I don't know if he was the creator, but he was your first friend you got, man. It was just this.
What do you mean first friend?
You would start your MySpace, and literally, like, you would have we got
Okay,
boomer, whatever. If that makes me a boomer, I grew up in a better time period then.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Okay. Wait, for example, so you would start your MySpace.
I don't even think that's a boomer thing. That's more of a millennial thing.
Shit, that just shows how young he is. He can't even he thinks everyone's a boomer. But
Yeah,
so,
if you're not speaking in Gat Rizzler and Skippity Boo Bop, you're
Right?
not a real.
that's bussin'. Like, what does that even mean? You
Oh, that's a real banger,
Right? Bussin' tables. But yeah, so you would start your MySpace.
Cap, man.
Yeah,
That's
right?
what the kids say.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah,
Actually, that's probably old too now.
but yeah, so the MySpace, you would start it. You'd get your first friend, which was Tom. Generic photo of this white guy in a white t-shirt, looked like he was in a classroom setting, just staring at the camera. And you're just like, oh, okay, cool, I got a friend. But so, like, you would spend hours, like, going online to find different layouts. Because, like, you could, like, customize the background of your MySpace. You could add music. And that's where it really exploded for me, was the music. They had genres, different bands of, like, new and coming, super popular, like, have, platinum records and stuff like that. But, like, it was just, like, almost like a library of just, bands. Like, if there was a genre that you liked, you could type it in, and it would all their MySpaces would pop up.
Yeah.
And then you could follow them and stuff, and you could basically decorate your background and have their music playing. And it's just, you didn't get that with Facebook, man. It's just Facebook, it's so boring.
Facebook is Pokemon. You collect
Right?
your friends, you capture them, and
But-
put them in
But see,
habitations.
it's like, oh, I was friends with you in high school. I'm gonna send you a friend request.
I
So,
actually did
so I
already.
can stalk you. I don't really want to talk to you. I just want to see what's going on in your life.
You know, that is pretty accurate. And I recently just did a purge on my Facebook where I think I had like 250 friends, and now I'm down to like 60.
Bro, I do a purge on my Facebook, and I won't have any friends.
Wait, are we even friends on
but
Facebook?
we're friends. We're friends. If you're on my Facebook, consider yourself lucky, because like I literally
you lived the test of time.
I don't add people. If you send me a friend request, I'll accept it.
Okay, here's a hard hitting
Okay.
question, Abe. Did you friend Tom on Facebook?
Defriend him or friend him
Did you friend him on Facebook?
on Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't think you could get him on Facebook. That's how
You're
la-
not a real
that-
friend. Like Tom was there for you.
No, because Tom realized we turned our backs on him. you know, he was like, "Oh, you guys don't want MySpace anymore? You want to go to Facebook? Like, that's cool. Like, I was there for you, but I'm not gonna judge you if that's what you want to do. Cool." So
Wait, I'm gonna look up. Is MySpace still a website?
I think it is, but like you can't really like do the things that you could do back then, you know, because everyone got all stingy. Right? Look,
Oh
all
my
right,
God,
all right.
this
You guys
looks
can't see
so
this. You
old.
can't see this, but
Oh,
he
wait,
just pulled it up.
Oh wait, I can.
Oh
I can
my-
put it on stream. I can put
Hold
it on
up,
stream.
do we have the rights for any of this stuff? Like, I know people are sensitive.
Dude, I'm so small of a YouTuber.
It's
Like,
like-
do they really care?
Well, disclaimer: anything that belongs to anyone, they have the rights to. Like, we're not,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
we're not cash cowing anything.
Yeah, keep going. I like this
Okay,
stuff.
all right,
Chris.
well, here, like, are they still watching this?
Yeah,
Like,
they're still watching it. I mean, they don't see the thing I'm pulling up right now.
well, see, okay, but
Because I
this,
did not prepare anything. I'm not that great of a streamer.
but I mean, like, okay, that's fine. But look at
oh
this.
yeah,
like-
there it
yeah,
is. It's
look
on,
at-
it'll
look-
be
right
on stream
there.
now.
But see,
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh,
Nope,
jeez.
okay.
Technical difficulties.
It's right there. Transition. There we go. It's you can kind of see it. Now we can't see it though. Yeah. Wow, this is MySpace now.
What's left of it?
Man.
It was in its prime, man. It was like a safe haven.
Was it
know.
really?
Anyone who was old enough to be around that time period, like, write in the comments, like, MySpace, number one.
All right, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
that was just only a preview. All right.
We can't afford the licensings for this. We're gonna axe it. Hey, Tordor, what's up?
Yeah, I
Thanks for joining. Shout out.
Is that your secret lover?
Oh, definitely secret lover.
At least you admit it.
Not
Caught in 4K, guys.
right,
Clip
not-
it.
not secret anymore. We gotta be careful. I think the wife is still in the live stream.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Did you get the Super 8 motel? Oh wait, no, he's probably classier than that. He got the Hilton.
so you don't remember it? That was past your time.
I never did that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I
Wow.
never. That thing was still up there. Yeah. Okay, it's gone now.
So look at that. We got the chat.
Yeah.
They're loving it.
What's up, cutie? Okay. Since you have your lover here now, I can just.
Oh, you're just gonna go away. You're just gonna give me
Yeah,
privacy.
I'll give you guys your thing,
all right.
right?
Yeah, that's right. You leave.
All right. I just. Yeah.
I'm taking over the podcast.
Yeah.
Me and the people.
I'm out of here.
All right, he's gone. All right, now that he's gone, we can start talking about the real topics that people want to talk about. Yeah.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
So,
Like how many people out there watch the show Too Hot to Handle? Yeah. I personally don't, but I know there's people out there. Oh man. Hey, I need my host back. I can't co-host this by myself.
You can't do this by yourself. Come on. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm walking back.
He's
in.
walking back. All
I'm
right.
walking
All right.
back in. Okay.
See, I'm just a still image, man. I can't move. I don't get these special treatments like you guys.
Hey, we're working on it. Hotel Phillips.
Oh my god.
Oh wait. Oh, I got my chat.
See, okay, we got Tordor. He watches Too Hot to Handle.
Oh, does he?
You weren't here for that part.
Oh,
but,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. A great show, by the way.
Too hot to handle. What is that?
It's like a dating show where people literally are just biting at the bits to get at each other, you know, like sleep with each other. And there's a pot of money that all of them get if they don't sleep with each other.
What the hell are you? Wait, what?
So the plot of the show is literally them trying to find actual connections with each other so they can have the green pass to sleep with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay. Hold on. I might be able to get chat back actually up. Hold on, guys.
Get chat back up. What do you mean? It never
I never
left.
had chat here.
You
so-
never had chat? Oh.
I mean, I had chat on my computer, but I think I am able to fix this.
Please excuse while we figure out how to do this podcast.
I'll get better at this eventually.
Please remember that this is our first podcast.
Not really. There it is.
Ah!
Oh,
Hey,
it is off on there now.
It is my first podcast, and it definitely won't be my last because the people want me. They want what they want, and that is me.
I'm waiting for Lost Nightmare to come contest that.
He ain't gonna say it. He doesn't. Nah.
If the host, the Asian bald guy, saw it Hy-Vee yesterday, there's a lot of us. Just saying, there's a lot of Asian bald guys.
Yeah, this family is made up of Asian bald men.
We just all morph into the same. So here's the thing: as a kid, you grow up as a cute baby, and then in the middle times, you get the kid with the bowl cut, and then when they become an adult, they evolve to bald Asian guys.
Hispanics,
probably it was me.
Hispanics kind of go down a similar path where, like, when they first come out, they look like little chimps, and then as they get older, they look like slightly bigger chimps. And then you have like this small sliver little window of like where you are actually attractive,
Mm-hmm.
and then it goes downhill from there. you just get old and fat.
I think that's just the general consensus.
Hispanic women kind of take a similar path, but it's just like they're adorable as little girls, and then they get older, and they slowly start seeing them transition into women, and then when they're finally women, they're just like hot tamales, but they're crazy. Like straight up crazy. Like they will do just about anything for you. Like they'll clean, they'll take care of your kids, they'll be the loyalist person.
Okay, now any female Mexicans that are offended in the chat, please voice your concerns.
No, they can't get offended. They can't get offended.
Get the pitchforks.
They can't get offended because they know it's true. They are hardworking, loyal women, but they are also crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. Do not ever piss one off because it'll be the last thing you do, and that is why I don't date Hispanics.
Well, you're married, so.
Oh yeah, but I had the option. Like my parents were like, as growing up, they're like, "Hey, there's this girl. No, I don't want someone thinking that I'm dating my sister." I mean, same thing with you. Would you date an Asian person?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got shut down real fast.
Yeah.
And also to say again, everyone's has their preferences. It's whatever. Like again.
Yeah, you date what you want to date.
Yeah. If someone says that person's not unattractive, but you find attractive, you stick to your guns, man.
Hey. Back to the music topic.
Abe, are you Peter Piper?
I'll be whoever you want me to be.
And he just winked at the screen.
If it gets me views. I'm here.
Waiting for someone in chat to go zip.
I am here for you guys.
This whole thing is because I want to pickle my back for you.
Oh man, it looks like we'll have to make a after hours podcast.
I'm gonna go away now.
You're gonna go away. It's best. Here, try to get me to move too.
I can get you to move.
Oh, you can get me to move?
Yeah, I can get you to
Oh,
move.
hey, yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Nah, you don't get to see that. Only for later. Yeah.
Man.
I have all the power.
But no, sorry. Back to the you can like whoever you like thing.
Yeah.
So, music. Great song. The lead singer of Tokyo Hotel, he has a song that's called Love Who Loves You Back. There you go. You can love whoever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But sometimes, going back to the other stream, I'm going to just go back. Sometimes your heart gets broken and you're just somebody I used to know.
That was like a one-hit wonder, and then the guy just like disappeared.
That is true.
I'm going to give you this one great song.
That's like the worst part about like being some of the artists is just like you only get the one-hit wonders and stuff. So
right, like it's weird because like you don't ever see it coming either. Like you could just have an artist that's just on fire coming out with banger after banger. Like a good example for me.
Emmy Torta will bang you later, but that's another story.
Yeah, that's between me and him. But I think her name was Ellie Goulding. I mean, she was.
That's right. I do.
She was just releasing music like crazy, and everyone was just like, "Oh my god, this is gold!" And then just out of nowhere, gone.
No. Somebody I used to know. That song just works for everything.
Right? So we kind of stay on topic with the whole music thing.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you.
Okay. I plead the fifth.
That's fine. You have no rights here.
Fine, I plead the second. To bear arms.
You're gonna take a bear's arms?
It's the ultimate weapon,
That
man.
is messed up. What did that bear do to you?
Took my right to speech.
Right? But concerts, music festivals.
Yeah.
Have you been to any? Are there any you want to go to?
Okay, yeah. So I have been to concerts. I think so. Here's a story. I actually bought VIP tickets to We Came as Romans, like way back in the day. Rest in peace, Kyle, because that was also the time that I was gonna go see him and all that. But I didn't go because everybody that I originally was gonna go with bailed on me. So, and then again, I was super anxious, so I didn't go to my first concert. Would have been that. But then later on down the road, my very first concert was that Badlands or like Raceway kind of area near Brandon, South Dakota.
Oh yeah, that was.
So we had Weezer, Panic at the Disco, and some other bands as well. It was a really good lineup. It was a really good show. But then I also went to see Modest Mouse at a concert place. And to tell you the truth, I'm not much for concerts. Like, it was really cool, and I'm happy that I went to those concerts. But I get super anxious in crowds. So it's just not for me. And then it's just loud. And I just internally I'm panicking. So being in the crowded area for hours, it eats away at me.
Oh yeah, I mean that can get pretty dangerous. Like I've been to plenty of concerts where you see people and the general admission down in the pits that are passing out because they don't have any water and they're all drinking beer and getting dehydrated.
Yeah, always drink water if you're at concerts. Do not just refill it with beer because that actually makes you more dehydrated.
So that was your first concert, was the Weezer Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
How old would you say you were?
I was 20 because I actually just recently got my big boy job. And it was 2 weeks after that, I got that job. Or 2 weeks after I got that job, I went to this concert. And then I printed the tickets off her office. And then, so I wasn't 21 when I started that job. So I either had to be 19 or 20. I'm pretty sure I was 20 years old.
Dang, dude. My first concert, I don't remember the exact age that I was, but I do remember being in the 5th grade. Mm-hmm. And that was, my mom, she's amazing. I feel like a good portion of the music that I'm into kind of reflects what she was into. But she thought it'd be a good idea to take us to our first concert. And I have 4 brothers, 1 younger, 2 older. I consider myself the middle. But yeah, so I was...
You basically are.
Yeah, so I was in the 5th grade, so you can kind of... I don't know, we weren't very old. But she took us to a Godsmack concert. And keep in mind, this was probably the late 90s to early 2000s. So
because that's they also probably do mosh pits and all that stuff, right?
Bro, this was in a time...
They didn't do a death wall, did they?
No, this was in a time period where it was still okay to flash your boobs at the Jumbotron at a concert. Because I'll never forget. So we're all sitting there. And they're panning the camera around, and chicks are flashing, and I remember my mom going "Oh, cover your eyes, don't look," and I'll never forget it. Literally, 2 or 3 rows below us was a chick that they put the camera on, and she did it, and I was just huh. And it's just it was just a short period of time that happened. The whole thing wasn't like that, but I'll never forget. That was my first concert, And the band that opened up for Godsmack was Breaking Benjamin when they first were starting out. Like, they weren't that big at all. And now that's all they do is come to where we live. I mean, I feel like I've seen Breaking Benjamin probably close to 6 or 7 times now.
Like in live in concert, or
yeah,
like
live,
that they're
yeah, live in concert.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show you how many times they actually come here.
Yeah.
But so festivals though. I've never actually been to a festival. I really want to go to one.
So if we can get enough donations, I'll just ship Abe in a plane because I know he loves planes, right?
I'm not getting on a plane.
No plane?
I've never flown, and I feel like I'll have a heart attack if I have to get on one. But the sad part is, that being said, one of the huge festivals that I wanted to go to, and this is going back to like me liking like EDM music.
Yeah.
So you got Electric Daisy Carnival, which kind of like, it jumps around. Like, they have it in Vegas sometimes, they have it in Mexico. I could easily go to that, and I kind of want to. I just haven't gotten around to actually doing it. But I think over in Europe they have one called Beyond Wonderland or something like that.
I think I have heard of that one.
And they just like, they look crazy. Like, there are so many people. Like, the stages are massive. I just feel like it'd be like something that you have to experience in life at least once.
Yeah. It's just too many people, man.
Too many people.
And it requires me to go outside, man.
You couldn't do it?
I can't go outside,
well,
man.
I mean, I guess the closest thing I've gotten to like a festival would be like back in the day we had Lifelight.
Oh, I'd never been to one of those, but I heard all the people going there.
Yeah, dude, it was they had it like outdoors, like on a big farm, and you'd get all these different.
Oh, really? It was outdoor? I didn't realize that. I thought it was in a building.
No, dude, this was outdoors. It was a huge festival, like in its prime. Like they would get some pretty good bands, and I feel like, yeah, once again, that was kind of like around high school and stuff like that. So it was definitely an experience. You know, I feel like experience that at that age is what's kind of like kept me going and wanting to go back to like concerts and stuff. I'd say one of the better concerts that I've been to was 21 Pilots. Man, they're
still active, right?
Yeah, I think so. They kind of took a small hiatus, you know, because you know they both have families and stuff like that. But I want to say they're doing stuff again here soon. But
yeah, I just like, it's cool that they have those, especially like, again, going to meet people like that has like similar music interests and all that stuff. It's unfortunately not for me, just because with all the people, I get claustrophobic, it gets hot, and then I'm just like, what am I doing here, man? Like, I'll be the guy that's actually in the way back of the crowd because everyone's like gathered up in the front, and me, I'm just like, I was like, I can hear back here. Oh man, it's fine.
that's totally me now though, because I'm older. I'd be like, oh yeah, just get me tickets where I can sit on a chair. Like, I don't want to.
You know what this is? We're just old.
Exactly, exactly. But dude, back in the day, man, this is a Lifelight story. So I met up with a couple friends, and I remember I had a friend at the time who wanted to see a band called The Wedding, and I was like, all right, cool. You know, I've never heard of them, so let's check it out. Turned out to be a really good band, and at one point they started a circle pit, and you know, me being this young high school kid was like, oh dude, this is awesome. So I'm sitting there just running in circles with everyone else. It was just like something that, you know, at my age now probably could not recreate or even want to attempt. But it's crazy because like I don't know if it's still on there, but on YouTube there used to be like a very old video of that concert, and someone recorded the circle pit, and in that video you could see me running around in a circle because I was wearing a bright purple shirt. So that's how I knew it was me.
You're that guy.
I'm that guy, man. Like back in the day, man, just crazy t-shirts, long hair. Wouldn't change it for a bit.
You mean you don't want to be in the comfort of your basement?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I want to go out and enjoy life.
Okay.
Let's get a van and get this podcast on the road. Abe's Great Big Adventure.
I have another podcast Saturday. And there's like that green spiky stuff that comes off the ground. I would rather avoid that thing.
Are you talking about grass?
Exactly. Yeah, screw that.
It's itchy.
And then there's like, dude, outside is scary. Did you know there's like a ball of fire in the sky?
Yeah, it's supposedly what gives us life. We would all die if it wasn't there. It's called the sun.
Screw that thing, man.
Right? Oh, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, what? So with all the music stuff, do you think a lot of that is like, do you think that plays a big part of like forming as the person you are?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt,
So if we went back in time and forced old Abe to listen to only country, do you think he would be a completely different person?
Completely different person. I'd be driving a truck. I'd have, the blue jeans with the sequences on the butt. Probably be wearing cowboy boots. Sorry to anyone that I offend who actually wears that outfit. More power to you. If I could pull off that, I would totally wear it, but I can't.
You just work out your glutes. Torto can
Bro,
help you with that.
Yeah, you gotta keep in mind, I'm Hispanic, man. If I start wearing cowboy hats and boots and stuff like that, people are gonna look at me weird. I don't live in Texas, it's like that's normal down there. In the Midwest, it'd just be like,
I mean, Texas is mid.
yeah,
of the state.
true. But just further south to the border.
Yeah.
I'd feel out of place. Your normal country person would not. I don't feel like they would embrace me. They're like, you're not one of us. And I'd be like,
I would love to have Southern Abe go,
right?
Oh, darn tootin', yeehaw!
It's like don't judge me by the color of my skin.
I like that really. What is that artist?
It's Luke Bryan, bro.
Yeah,
Luke
see, you are country.
Yeah.
I like that Luke Bryan. He makes some
bro,
those bangers.
Bro, I go hunting, fishing, and I love every day. It's just it's what you do.
I love my boots. That's all, and my truck. And my wife third.
Another thing, though, if you did that to me and forced me to listen to country, I would also maybe actually enjoy drinking beer because I probably would have drank that at a younger age.
You want a can of Bud Light or a Corona?
Yeah, because I can't stand the taste of beer. I don't know how
you
people
don't like a good old Bud Light?
Dude, it's so bad.
How about Miller Lite?
No,
that's like the champagne.
And it's not like don't even bring up like Corona or Dos Equis or anything because
I love Dos Equis.
Those are even worse.
I like Dos Equis.
I'll never forget my
older
brother. I'll never forget. Because I always made the joke.
It's the Fast and Furious beer.
Exactly, and I always made that joke where it's like, yeah, man, like I'm gonna force myself to like a beer, and I'm gonna force myself to like Corona, and when I tried one for the first time, I was like, oh god, it's so gross. I can't do it. I can't force myself to like this. So my older brother was like, hey, you should try Dos Equis. It's like a better Corona. And so I was like, okay.
I would agree with that. It is technically.
I'll try it. And so I tried a Dos Equis, and I was like, oh my god, it's even worse. How is that the better version?
That's funny. Also, a story about beer too. So my taste in beer is like I like sours. I made A try it. That was a regret of the biggest thing.
Oh
I've ever
yeah,
had.
because like my main gripe with beer is I don't like that nasty like hobby aftertaste that they have. When you drink a beer, like after it's gone down your throat, you can still kind of taste it.
Uh-huh.
So I told Randy about that, and he was just like, "Hey, I drink sours, and they don't really taste like that. Maybe you'll like a sour." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I'm the kind of person where I'll give it a shot. Instantly regretted it because that's like the taste that I'm trying to describe to you guys was literally the only thing I could taste when I tried that. It didn't taste like anything else. It was just straight ass.
That's my go-to.
Oh my god. And for those of you who are wondering like what do I drink? I typically like to drink things that taste good.
So like mixed drinks.
Yeah, fruity mixed drinks, something along the lines of that. Like I typically when I go to the bars, I'll get a Chuck Norris, which is normally a shot, but I get it as a drink. And then if I have to take a shot, it'll literally be just like a shot of Jack Fire.
God, you're so basic white
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. God, I hate Jack Fire. I've drank enough of that. Same with Fireball. I've had enough
Oh, dude,
of that.
Fireball is disgusting.
Yeah.
I always catch a cold. I can't drink it.
But and also because again, we all know that I'm a freak of anomaly on like taste and stuff. I like Rumple Mints. I love so much minty flavor where it burns. Like if like anybody that knows me in person, they know that I have weird like thing with food with like I'm not a fan of cheese. I don't like ketchup and mustard and mayo and all that stuff. Like I'm very picky, but I will find something to eat. So like I will go out to eat with people and I don't care where we eat. I'll find something, but I do have little weird quirks when it comes to ordering food and stuff.
I just want to like mention that these are definitely the direction that these podcasts are going to go, because like when we started this, I said we were going to talk about music and dreams and stuff, and now we're literally just talking about alcohol. So like,
are you saying I can't talk about my dreams?
I mean,
My dreams to be
a famous.
Do I want to be?
My dream is to be a famous podcast person.
No, actually, I figured it out. My dream is I go outside and not spontaneously burst into flames.
Well, you can't be born a vampire, so like you have to get rid of that at least for you to actually see that dream out. Oh man,
Screw the outside.
Yeah, right. That's why we're doing this podcast inside. We don't go out there.
I don't deal with that stuff. I mean, I do go outside. Like, in all honesty, I do go outside. As much as I hate it, I will go out there.
Yeah. Oh God. I need your guys' help. Like, I'm definitely enjoying this, but I need you guys to like in the comments or in the chat, like, give me a topic,
bro,
of what you want.
You are begging for the chat.
Hey. Don't criticize me right here, man. I am working. He's just like
I'm working this deal.
If I have to beg to these people, I'm willing to do that.
All right, if I get 500 subscribers, Abel show his penis on stream.
Whoa. Let's keep it friendly here. But 500 subscribers would be nice. So if that's what it takes, I'm willing to go to that extent. But censored.
How much censor are we talking about? Black bar or blurred?
Maybe like a little emoji over it or something. But like you want the spicy stuff. It's got to be another 500,000.
500 subscribers will make an OnlyFans, and then you'll see it there.
500 subscribers and I make an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm all right with that.
You don't have to post anything. You just make it, right?
I apologize. This was supposed to be a friendly family podcast.
I do it for the
Sunday.
content. I sell my soul to the YouTube devil.
Hey, if that's what it takes, we'll go to any extent. Are you listening, Illuminati? help a brother out.
I am
I'm
I
tired.
am willing to sell my friend's soul at this point. Not mine, just his.
what, mine? Who says I haven't collected a bunch over the years? Like, it's currency at this point.
Yeah, that's why I'm using the loan of Abe.
Yeah. It's worth more than that.
This is worth more.
Oh my god. We have completely derailed, and I'm okay with it.
That's fine.
Yep.
It's fine. Like again, this is kind of just a podcast for me and you to talk to each other face to face. My only connection outside, other than Edgar, where I got roasted.
Yes. Speaking of that, this podcast 10 times better than the other one. I'm not talking about anime. That's Saturdays if you want that. But feel free to chime in on Sundays. We could take the views.
We can take the views.
I'm here for you guys, remember.
I'm here for you. I will sell my body for you. I'm desperate. I will start doing things.
You want giveaways? We'll start giving cars away.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I can't give cars away, dude. I can barely pay the artist that I do have on payroll right now.
Bro, it's what the people want. Write in the comments giveaways. And
I am willing to give $1.
I'm in a basement right now full of things that I can give away.
They don't know that.
if it helps with
No.
views.
No.
I'm not into anime, but if you want a Dino Gura, I got one.
No.
You guys might not know what that is, but it's a little
The other podcast.
little tiny plushie inside a dinosaur outfit. Adorable.
I'm gonna have to make a community post because if enough people ask, it's like, what is that?
Right? Hey, what? Better yet, just put up a photo. Give the people what
I
they
don't
want.
have a photo. I have to take a picture and then connect it to my
Bro,
computer.
we have the power of the internet. There's got to be an image of Dino Gura online.
I'm not selling Dino Gura. Lost Nightmare. Okay. This is just advertisement for a better VTuber
That's fine, dude. I had no idea who this person was until just recently,
So
and I am into it.
So okay, this is the real. Someone's selling it on eBay. Oh wait, it's out of stock for $100.
Yeah, see, right there, man. That's
All right.
top dollar. Perfect item to give away.
I'm not giving it away. I'm just rubbing it in your guys' face that I have one. This is my
Bro, you just if you're so scared, you know what? Are you afraid that the people are gonna actually come through? How about this?
I'm gonna get doxxed.
You're gonna. What do you mean for showing?
I'm gonna get doxxed, and they're gonna come in and steal it.
You're, with
There it is,
there you go.
right there.
If we can get 500 likes on this video,
No,
we will
no,
give away
I
the
will-
Dino Guru.
No, I'm not giving it away. I am not giving away.
Bro,
I can't. Literally, it's out of stock. In eBay.
Random people who don't even watch our live stream are just gonna be like, "What? They're giving away a Dino Guru?
No.
that is out of stock.
no.
It's worth so much
I'm
money."
not giving it away. I only bought one for myself.
Well, okay, all right. We won't give away his Dino Guru.
I need this.
Well-
This is the only joy I have in my life. anymore.
we'll make one. You guys will get.
And we get copyrighted and sued.
We'll have to change it a bit. They get it. This isn't what I wanted. What-
Dude, you know, like there's like that radio show. It's like, oh, we're going to give away a new Toyota. Do you get what that meant?
They gave away a toy.
That is
Yoda?
of Yoda, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of a car. That is the equivalent of what you're suggesting.
Yes.
But yeah, what other? So
Oh, now you want to get back on topic?
oh, you don't?
I don't know.
What do you want to talk about, Abe?
I want
You just-
I want to talk about what the people want. They're probably sitting here like, oh, I joined this podcast so you could tell me what I'm watching. I don't want the responsibility of that.
You have all the responsibility, chat. You have the power. You're Thanos. You can snap us out of existence if you want.
Yeah, if you don't want me to come back next Sunday, then put it in the comments. I'll be a little hurt, but it's what you guys want.
No, the comments are gonna say, no, we don't want Randy anymore. You'll just do the podcast by yourself.
Whoa. I'm not ready for that. This is still my first podcast.
This is only my, if we counted the test runs I've done, 4th podcast.
Hey, if there's any other people out there that are more experienced and want to be a part of this beautiful family, feel free to reach out to me or this channel.
Do you think they just want to deal with like some crappy small YouTuber that lives in a basement? You think they want to deal with my crap? I want to. You don't get Dino Gura. That is mine.
Lost Nightmare. 500,000 subscribers. Or 500 likes on this video.
He's going to get 500 likes on his.
If he managed to get 500 likes on this video, he has earned Dino Gura.
Wait, do you know who Lost Nightmare is?
Yeah, it's the guy who has a better slot, but I'm going to beat him in this podcast war.
He's going to get 500 likes on his video.
Gio, no. Gio don't matter. Like, Gio, he's just in here trying to troll. His podcast.
So I was lied to.
You were lied to. I have given the stipulations. You guys have not met the demands. I will do my part if you guys do your part. I will steal that dino and send it.
Do you know what
to
I
one
have
lucky
in this
subscriber.
House? You have any idea on what else I have in this place that nobody knows? My armory. I need to go throw this away real quick. I'll be right back.
My host is leaving me.
Yeah.
It is.
It's fine. You got this, Ed.
It's just me now.
You're good. You're good.
I don't know what to do,
Just take a nap
so
real
I'm
quick.
gonna dance off the screen, but I don't know how to do that. So it's just me. Oh man. Oh, he's coming back. Thank God.
Man, you
The
really
nerves.
cannot do this,
Bro,
man.
I almost passed out. I can't handle this. You're putting me under a lot of pressure. Like look at that. We have 3 people watching right now.
And
That's a lot.
you gotta entertain them.
I know.
Dance, monkey, dance.
I feel like I'm letting them down.
This is a first stream, dude. You just have to build it up for a while.
Like I need something to entertain the peoples with.
So you're a guy in a suit? Yes.
Yeah, who what? That come on. Think about it.
You know, since you both are right here, just fight each other.
No.
This is the rival podcast.
Think about it. Think about it. I'm a guy in a suit, right? That is what I chose for my little whatever that is. I don't even know what it's called.
The PNG model.
PNG model.
Oh, okay, again, I will get you one. We'll get you one customized. Same with Edgar. He'll get his own.
No. But what I was gonna say is,
Hey, you fixed the chat window. Yeah, I did.
What?
I figured that stuff out. Thank you. Praise me in my gloriness as I rise to ascension.
oh God, what is that? What is that small child doing there?
I didn't.
Where are her parents?
I am a parent.
Oh God, dude, you gotta be careful. There's Dino Gurus out here.
The thing is, all we're gonna hear is this. FBI. I don't know if that came through on the mic, just me banging on my table.
I apologize to users using headsets who just had their eardrums blown out.
They're fine.
But no, back to what I was saying. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I am a guy in a suit because what is more approachable? Would you want to walk up to a man in a suit or a wild penguin that's probably like disease ridden?
Do you want my honest opinion?
Yeah, my honest opinion.
I would take the penguin.
Oh wow.
People scare me.
Okay.
I love animals.
What do you? Okay, you put a dude in a suit and a penguin side by side. Who are you gonna have more respect for?
Dude, I don't know.
The guy in the suit or that penguin who's probably like.
Have you seen American Psycho? The Christian Bale's just a dude in a suit, and he kills a lot of people.
Well, I mean, hold up, time out. I'm about to blow the viewers' minds.
Okay. I'm waiting for it.
What is a penguin? It is literally a bird wearing a suit.
Go on.
We both have suits on.
Go on.
I don't know. That's as far as I went with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just,
So the black part is just the suit that they put on.
yeah. It's just a front, man. They're trying to be fancy.
A baby penguin, mind you, it's an emperor penguin. Also, guys in suits don't care about the average man. That's true. You got a point.
What are you talking about? I am here for the people. I'm the manager everyone wants.
The Jimmy John manager got it.
You hey, dude, I can't come watch the live stream because I'm busy. That's fine, bro. Like you make time for the things that you need to do.
Mhm.
I
We'll be here for you
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Yeah. You need PTO, I will give you paid time off. Just talk to the Emperor Penguin. He will pay for it.
He'll write it off on
Yeah.
taxes.
Yeah.
It'll be a work thing. That emperor penguin, the baby one, he's also head of accounting. Just want to let you know you got hired for the accounting position. It's in the contract of if you start a podcast, the first podcast, you get that. The people promised me a Dino Gura. I ain't seeing a Dino. You ain't getting a Dino Gura.
You ain't getting a Dino Gruna because I don't see the views, man. We gotta get the views.
Start promoting. Start stripping. Oh, we could put a live camera up.
Well, hey, you can't sit there and be like, oh, I'm not gonna give away my little dinosaur figure.
Yeah.
You literally were like, hey, 500,000 subscribers, and this guy's gonna start an OnlyFans. Like, what? You can't give away a stuffed dinosaur, but I can sell myself on the internet for more views and money.
You're not giving it away. You still have your body. I'm not asking you to cut your arm off.
No.
It's just images, man.
Oh well. I mean, I said they'd get a Dino Guru. I didn't say they'd get the actual Dino Guru. Maybe a photo of it or something.
Well, we can do that. We can get a photo. We could get a picture frame it, and you tell us what kind of background. We'll put it there.
Right. I'll even autograph it and be like, "Thanks for the views and likes."
You gotta promote the shit out of this to make that worth.
Oh my god! I'm telling you, man. If we hit that, I'll sneak in here and take it.
Like literally, there's some other plushies that I have that I wouldn't mind getting. Like you stole it, but I'd be still sad about it. Don't steal Anya either.
Hey,
You were literally looking at Anya.
hey, we need to stop.
Okay.
This is not the Saturday podcast. We can't be talking about that anime Japanese cartoon stuff.
You darn tootin' right.
You're gonna confuse the people. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I didn't watch this live stream because they said they weren't gonna talk about anime, and now they're talking about anime. Why are they doing this to me?"
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go Southern Randy. I don't know about that Japanese cartoon. Man, I'm just gonna offend a lot of people.
Right? Oh, there we go. We just got.
Yeah, we just offended everyone.
We're gonna get blacklisted or wait, what?
I still got another. Gotcha. Why I still got another podcast. You don't.
It was good while it lasted. People.
That's why Saturday is the best. Damn.
Yeah. We'll see about that.
We'll get this going.
My podcast will be so big that it'll consume yours, and I'll start podcasting on Saturdays and Sundays.
The most popular podcast gets the position of Saturday,
Yes.
and then the subpar one will go on Sunday.
But you know what? I hate to do this to you guys, but we can't give you everything all at once. So I feel like we need to end the podcast.
Forever and ever. We're not coming back. Just kidding.
Whoa. Maybe just for this Sunday, man.
Yeah.
Give me time. to think of something even better for the people.
So your name is Rival Podcast. No, I just have a title for that. That's it.
Yeah,
The name will be different.
you trying to wiggle that name out of me, aren't you? Because you don't
Do
got
you
one
guys
for yours.
Have any rivals? It's the Saturday. It's the Saturday podcast is the Rival Podcast. These are two separate podcasts.
So yeah, anyone that is, tuning in on Saturdays, if you want the superior podcast that's better, that'll treat you with respect, yeah, come over here on Sundays, way better.
Way better. We'll talk about it, our feelings, emotions, get to know each other, get to see the real me and Abe.
Bro, I'll be your Tom. Tom was there.
In MySpace, he was,
Yeah, he was. He didn't judge me. He was just like, bro, you need a friend. I'll be your friend.
Yeah, if you need someone to talk to on Sunday, life's getting a little rough, you can sure enough come down here, talk to us in chat.
Comment below, man. I guarantee you, if you comment below, I will shout out the next stream. I'll be like, hey, shout out to this person who comment, man. Like, you're the real real MVP right there.
If you guys do have something that you want us to talk about on stream, go ahead and just comment down below. I'm always looking at the comments, and usually if you say anything in the comments, I will put a heart out and reply to it. Usually, I don't know. I think I've got a pretty success rate on that. So but Abe will come back next Sunday for another one of these podcasts, and then Edgar will come back on next Saturday for another podcast, and things will get touched up. Everything will get more refined. We'll get better at it.
Yeah, we'll bring the people. Yeah, it won't just be me and Randy, man. It'll be like
start bringing guests.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like a crock pot of craziness, man.
Isn't that just America?
Yeah, there's gonna be explosions and
okay, Michael Bay.
and yeah, it's gonna be epic.
It's a really tall order that you have put
bro.
on.
We got the budget for this, don't we?
What the budget is what I only got.
What? Hold up. Are you telling me that we don't have the budget for this, dude? I just promised them fireworks and explosions and star guests. What come on.
The budget is like literally $2 right now.
Oh my god, bro, is this still recording? Oh my god, they're listening. Yeah. So yeah, explosions, special guests. It's coming. We love you guys.
I'm back. I just wanted to give you a proper goodbye, though. So yeah,
we wouldn't leave you hanging like that. You mean too much to us.
I might.
He might. I won't.
I'm kind of an asshole.
Yeah, I'm here for you guys.
Yeah,
remember that.
He made this podcast for you.
Abe on Sundays.
Abe on
here for you.
That's the title.
Yeah. What's your podcast? Abe on Sundays. Don't watch Saturdays. He ain't gonna be there.
It kind of has a ring to it. Not gonna lie.
Abe on Sundays.
So, but yeah, we are gonna probably end the stream right here. So again, if you guys have any topics, comment down below, and we will be back next Sunday. And if you want to talk about something on Sunday, feel free to be in the live chat for then. I will probably start doing more community posts about the podcasts, both of them. So there will be more. Oh, if you follow me on YouTube, there will be a community post telling you when a podcast will be up and live. And if you follow me on Twitter, I'm going to start putting it on there as well. I refuse to call it X. So
yeah, who does that?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense why you changed it to X. But yeah, so if you want more knowledge on what time these podcasts are, unfortunately you have to follow me. I'm sorry. But yeah,
just remember, you guys are in charge. So if there's a time period that you guys feel fits perfect on Sundays that helps you guys view the stream better, let us know. We'll work around you guys.
This is a podcast for the people.
Yes.
And we will see you next Sunday. See you later.
Thank you.
And I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let